because Sunday me drive ko efa ho akọ Atimoda eko ye NPP Eastern Regional Thanksgiving store me say wie me ba parliament se unkuta car ne ho den a enye yi enti enye luxury sa enye sisi sa se de nipa bebre eka no se o counterpart ono so ebia ye wie ye ba pa ye bia ya man DC ono ka odem yaban
obania ansa na ye bekọ ho no ma men complete we wo hwe nipa omo ba wo ho fie bi no mo adesrede ne ya na ye genuine to de bi wo kora bi wo ho ananka esese wotumi ye ma no brosa enso so wo behwe no na sika no bi enni ho etumi de atete ye brew ana se wa fa no normal
ya ne hadwin ebi ye genuine ebi o ho a behwe na okuta hospital bills ni bibia just we so betua bibi say na ntimi yenye adwuma bi ma no yenyi no free hospital but so oni sika no bia okay ene ku 3000 gibe 1500 bia na fa koso so na let it o but o be ni den masa enya grow obi timi be ka asem bi kire so ahwe awe die sebe we nya botra obekwa be ka kire so tian kwase asem keka ne ade but uko kansa anso a MP we nya asem obi timi ba be ka kire so we dey mpanimu honorable me name ge ye pesi ekoya abshin nti my scanner boana ye enkoya abshin na me ge bia wo nti me ready uko ka kire so masa asem wa ke kra ye criminal case kra odu kromu a on kan said you no be ka kire wo no sell no na the trimo ding na no me ko kan masem train kra wan fi me ensem bebre
obani obi be kasa one onya adwen ye nka ase fa osika koso mo obi a wan kasa na mra na yese kokko hihye mai are na mo fam sika nhye mo botom na mo de ko hihye man krofo wi na be ka kire se sika no so
yeah amofa wo a unye MP kra sebi obi ento obama e ma umeye adwuma bia na sorry we ba adwuma Omanfm nipa ma ho no ma wo skada onka to bi kra timi bobisia na dia ma obi asem na obeka kire wo so wo compassion no untimi nka se nya by force untimi ma obi ba fi station ho no obeka kire se eni nyina kra mi ndidi ye nti me be diska na me fen ko to dia ni ya ka kire se are no na ye madwuma. You have to do some of them. Enti enye ebo ho abehu se ya azan kakra but dodo no a genuine need se ukuta bi dia wontimi nka se memma. That's the problem.
Afi yenhwe wonom nso a womo ka se we a member of parliament wo ada allowance sai no kra no eso chen wakatu yankasa ye de ema meetings amoko we amoko sika wumpa eno nso aye
abufa adwuma bia obi aye bia meetings room any training room bisa say the whole of civil service public service why na oko training ana oko conference ana oye meeting only sitting allowance MP adwuma essentially it is a civil service and public service na enti enye anything different na fa ne say amofa ye tu kwan ese bia ye nkoye workshop bi wo Kumasi na ye okọ tu de wa car na ekọ de petrol na ekọ de driver na ekọ na sen kra de ye de security for nso aka ho na akọ na ye mo allowance bia 4000 na etoro bia o be secret na ya boka because o driver na o de ne ekọ no any security no wa na wo koma na de ni adi wa na wo koma no ba bia da wa na wo to petrol egu kam afri akokuma asiase aba na ya ma bia sitting allowance 4000 eno no bisa se adwuma mpanim ben aba adwuma mpanim ben na ya nye bisa ama no adent na MP for de nkwa na ya omoka ho ase one more can was some professor for no more can was some giddy in one. Besides some call meeting, yet training in Manema. Yeah, money sitting allowance. I didn't know before the uncle can once.
Omanfm.
Obani na ne adwuma no nyɛ sɛdeɛ yɛ ana mo ka no yi di a ɛne sɛ ɛnyɛ mo nyaayɛ na mo nkɔyɛ deɛ bi ɛyɛ.
Na asɛm a okay Ghana ha me jama mi president a one waka sɛ ɔde na adwuma yɛ o wa we adwuma ɛyɛ ɛyɛ nti unya foforo a ungya na unkɔyɛ obia adwuma ɛnyɛ obia free adwuma bia obia bɛ sɛ improve nti obi nka sɛ nyɛ but betre sɛ ho ensensem na ɔmo ka no ɛna wahu abofa let me tell you say obi wɔ hɔ a ɔwɔ passion to serve na we MP it gives you a certain right even a privilege to serve because adwuma na ma ho kwan sɛ obetimi akɔ no akɔ ka sɛ okay o me sremo makɔ da yi ebia mo mfa no hwɛ ha ma me ana mo mpadwuma ma you want to serve people to say asɔfodie nso so saa enti obi adwuma ɔyɛ biara no onyae akɔba improve no ho ɛno nto nka sɛ no nti no ɛnyɛ nti gyae
Omanfm.
so ate aseɛ
Mate aseɛ.
yeah
Ma memfa wei ntwa to S Gracia nankasa a sika ya na yɛde ma mo no. Ebinom enura se yedi ho nkɔmɔ na yɛhwɛ ne quantum ne kɛseɛ na yɛde ma mo no. Yɛka S Gracia no a ɔpani ɛyɛ den a
na me kyerɛ sɛ S Gracia no first of all no ye pay I say ke the money from day one ɛna yɛamfa ma at the end of your service na fe ne yɛde ma ɛno sintwɛn a akɔyɛ sɛ parliament adwuma no
Omanfm.
a contract of some sort who ye no for 4 years na wase akɔ onyankopɔn bɔ wa bɛbɔ nko awo mmoa nti serve man na for 4 years a te sɛ de obia ɛkɔ fie a ye ma no pension no nso so ye ma bibi te sɛ fɛnfa ne sɛ pension nti ya na ɛyɛ two parts first of all no o salary a accumulating for 4 years without any increase near the calculate na fe it's okay adwuma ya wa bɛyɛ for 4 years yi mbra wo mi sɛ bia wo ku fie a ye betua e bia 3 months of your salary for every year of service like they do in most public places obi e ku fie a it's okay 3 months salary for the number of years you have served here they are to na de bia ne man kitikiti ja keka ho na ye keka ni nyabo na ya ma MP it's the same everywhere every public institution and so MP for the enko no omo de omo ka because MP 4 years your term of office contract has come to an end and he said the obi ye adwuma for banker 30 years na say okufi and I say for one reason cry ye terminating appointment and I say ye because okay ye man 3 months salary for the number of years he has served ye man handshaking all sort of these things yeah can you obia agene de boko I didn't know before they do on the normal dia na akoye he professors for na omo ya omo kekeka ho sensem no wo so be some say wo mu wi term of service ye ma won sa pension na ye ma MP for omo ni pension so who MP bi a wa serve 4 years now who said ye sebie bi wo ho a on the parliament na o say fiscal on the nam for ho wa serve for 4 years oko edru kura a obeto na mkro onye scan to bi nti ya mususu nka na obi ade saa na tie se nyina afo se obi ya adwuma civil service public service after 10 years na say for one reason or the other okofia ehun hia say ye ma no any pension then let's have a frank discussion about it na ye nja MP for nkwa de na kan ya professors na wo legon bi sound so mo okofia ye mo so obi beka say 4 years pe and say a year 3 months salary for the number of years you have served. It is you have served for 4 years. It's for times 4. That's all. There's no cheating anywhere.
Openi mama no ase na me ma kwa ma nko dua onua. Na mo ehwo mo be dua do sei.
Be dua be constituency be 2000.
Okay. Ya be do ase mo wi enso e be kasa.
Yo miss me that's it.
Yes, yeah, that's ni din e de the honorable Arafat.
So the okese ye ben. Etie. Say ye was our opinion no a. Bibie no we see e kwan say ye betimi aye national conference on the future of labor. Now you're discussing labor nyina.
Ora sa be di akoboko.
Ora bu nyame adom ahode wo ho.
Okay, ya da Nyankopon ase.
Kuduan kubene anka ne ade tik nyine nya be bedua.
Yeah. E was e dua de obetimi adi na.
Wo se ba 60,000 toma.
Mo.
De kudue nua.
Uti honorable Arafat.
Ano honorable mitie honorable Arafat. Na nyame anu nukure medie. Minimu bia metime tie no a. Obeta convince me say e was say ye da so ma wo mo end of service but e say friends as gracia no
I didn't hear.
Amofa wo mo
end of service benefit.
Omo the end of service benefit na gase ye twam wo Ghana.
Enti said no kan professors ni ade no omo wi
omo the end of service benefit pension. Professor na won wacha the university wacha there 25 years 30 years no okwa ahomejima the pension woje beside pension bibie ni wobi me pa so answer ba no obeti say wako parliament na every 4 years ni ya calculate na the amount every 4 years
so allowance na the mom so unim say omo akatu anka say
that sa de kopom mo ye no amofa medwua mentiase da say obi ba adwumam na first day because but time allowance be about 3 months. Na ma calculate we say afede say the man ni. Na motena hwa am 4 years no wi a. Yes, I was saying amount 20,000 is or 15,000. 85,000 e da so no. Ye fa multiply 48 months. Ye fa amount. It doesn't make sense.
Unim say in a way no e ono an sika ni atete ato ho no. Ye the man I was saying money interest crack on.
Number 5 and I'm sitting say yes sir. They should stop it immediately.
Mami ni nkomo enwie. Ora Moses fu amoni e wo ahmano so kan say mo ache.
Bejoso
boko de
well kanse boko na konfo ukusina
na mo so LGBTQ+ ene de akeka ho wo mo ezisi signboard kroma
amufame do ase edika no mechia wo ne mechia wo chiefo so aka ho o say some time ago me know a very extensive discussion our studio ma what you say LGBT for no omukura strategy we are seeing baby omukọ no almost the same it's say aye adwuma ama their basic aim is that obia be homosexuality atum as the basic strategic goal ekwa men wo monam so ne and ada propaganda and intro. This is what they do now. Scientifically, how do they change the mindset? They kwame no monam so we are seeing nanka 50 years ago LGBT se no boss wa no bia press all the mission. Then no more tiny dani onipa da seni adwene. How have they managed to change the mindset of Western Europe and other countries? Monam so omo plan marketing communications. Can say advertising. TV, no my advert, radio, so print media, any internet, after that, any books, publications, and almost did Danny Onipa Ajme. And one thing now we have built no more. Yaka say we are going to ban advocacy. Say Kasama Sasubaino, broadcasting, media, sponsorship funding. Now, there no buyer, I'm not for being 18 professors here and a few other people. Almost more time for Kataboa, as you will. When would you see? Those who be some say, almost a billboard, sign the Omadiaba, almost say, when everybody is equal, when it doesn't matter who one loves, then all Ghanaians can be free. What would you make channel? Advert what they do and the consequences of it, grow. So Bema and about to over the Bema, I didn't say dear, but Miss Lewa Tifo. No, they are said, na down for Bema 2 say that is an expression of love, no? And no, the woman that. So Baba say na say na krama tafre na say na no sane no. Oja TikToker is there, and now Baba na num na say ya jana egu na num. I'm a family so answer me on this TikTok and I want to say
oh anyana.
Queer, no, queer, that is the queer. All sorts of behavior. Consensual, no kind of industry, or no, the ultimate more, for and almost for a mobile, dear, 80 pound, no, a fapano, loaf of bread. Me yidi se bia no pay ya de pa no bia bra mu na kwabrane na ne dama esisu no de ahye pa no mu obu no mu sa na wagya mu egu pa no. That is pansexual. Enti minia kadwa ye fe onye medu ntwi on tie ni maybe he doesn't know what they do, and sometimes he speaks as if he's supportive of what is happening and that they have their rights. No, honorable, Mr. So when you see this campaign going on, it is part of their 10 plate and strategy. Because someone say, Oman echo, Yamana say, what say, the Omo ye, any news you shall swallow. So Omo come and we are seeing in our chair. Yabaka say, really a bone. Because Bema would say, Bema bet will be true, will be free by the same papa. And I'm from a boy. I mean, me make a God and him. Oh.
As I said, the old candy say, I don't pay an issue.
I said that I may always say, make an oshi and oshi. And I said that I'm trying to explain the link between their advertising and what their desire to move away from what they do. Because nobody would support them. And strategically, I'm trying to explain it because if you don't have the knowledge, you won't understand it. And to me, committee members, this thing is very complex. You need to understand what is happening. So you even know the link. You cannot connect it. Because yesterday when he was called, me category news for friend was the billboard billboard signboard, but building a better honorable. There is a connection. There is a link between the billboards you are seeing there and the bill that is before you. And until a bill, we are banning these things. Oh, can you say, maybe be a film, no more be a shame. Honorable, so there's an explanation. There's a scientific, there's a psychiatric, psychological, a body explanation of why we have put every single word there. And before you take it out, please. So that is the link. Billboard now, it is part of their campaign strategy. And this is what they have done in the US. This is what they have done in Europe. And they have won. Let me give you an example. Professor Al-Hassan, he's Director General of GBC. Okay, send me 2-3 days ago. Was he on the PhD of Finland? I think about 10-15 years ago. That time, I'm out at the bill by Parliament to say, almost say, Kayengi LGBT into. Or if Finland, no theater from Che, dear Amuye, now Adiamuye for the Sebio Preco Clan him say, or bear money or ban that, and your bear money. Yes, 3 of them they were laughed out of town, and almost 2 legislation to by the grass. Oh, baby. I'm only waiting for Munchen you. Was see within 3 years, just 1, 2, 3 years, because of advertising, billboards here, we campaign with radio, so TV, so I year 3 years after. So we are Christian now for cafe, LGBT, this is what is happening in Europe right now. Just 3 years of advertising campaign. And the honorable, when you see that we are put in the law, that we want to stop or prohibit broadcasting, media work, advertising, sponsorship, and funding. This is the reason. Because they have used this strategy, and they are conquer Europe and America, and they want to bring it to Africa. But I can assure you that it won't succeed. I'm in charge here. You're quite a press conference, no? Honorable Sanjay, that's the beauty of it. We fled the MP for the place because in our press statement we called on the MP, the district chief executive or minister chief executive, say, "Omunye hu bibi." Ya mention the offer Honorable Al-Hassan. So no, I was supposed to go na move me wa. So no MP. Good. Offer no. Oba Tampa, the young team. And she was threatened to Momako Yi, Sadia Nephew. They pulled it down. 640 yesterday. They didn't know. They pulled it down. All the mission. And I put my hands together for the Honorable MP. San Honorable MP, we are member of Parliament. I was a year Juma. This is Chief Executive and I MC. San was a year Juma. Now what they share your president and Unyam. Because this is the
Council Mebo billboard no Marco pull on the down. Advertisers Association ewo minim kwan on fast we bi omdi si ho kekedia. An assembly non so ewo we raise concern says will be basa or the billboard be si baby yes scrutinize ye hwe billboard na de wo so de obe advertise enti e wo so de si baby ani pa nyina ani behwe minim so onim be ya adwene a
me know ya adwene amofa but let me give you the information. As you know, when you are paying I'm the group corporate director of the largest marketing communication group in Ghana, Africa. Mensa. The corporate DDP. We say billboards, the whole Africa. Now we are the largest at the outdoor advertising. I am telling you that investigations I really say SARS advertising agency. No, they are a rogue advertising agency. After the usual, and I almost mount to signboard. They didn't seek the permissions. So that is why it has been pulled down. But we are doing our own investigations. One more authorized, they will all be called to order. And it's not only in Accra. We have instructed people to pull that down, DC and the MPs, to do the right thing. Because we cannot allow a promotion. Said, you under Ghanaian law, no, promote. Because Section 104 unnatural carnal knowledge is illegal and bestiality. Please, we know those two. So you cannot promote those things. Now, we can almost say, a normal actual was, it does not show anything. Well, if there's a link between what you have written there and your own advertising on your own, handle, Facebook handle, picture, LGBTQ plus Ghana, right? Google, you will see, it's the same picture is there. So we have linked them with you, and let me respond quickly to your question. So the point I'm making is that, do they seek the authorization? They are supposed to. In this case, did they be Oman acquire also so and Nuntina, the signage has been pulled down. But the ECA and the Ghana Advertisers Association, so that's what they say. Ghana, and they know it. You cannot advertise illegality. We don't do that. For example, incest will be on any papa. Now on Katoma formal association. We don't do that. It is part of ethics and even the laws governing advertising in Ghana. You can't do that. That is the quick answer to your question. In this case, we are a rogue agency. They are not known. It has been pulled down. But the point I want to make is that the state institution, this is what they have been doing. It is a way of testing the resolve of state institutions. Gradually, it corrupt the state institutions. Then they begin to dominate the state institutions because police boy, judiciary, the same thing. Now, me judiciary wants me. I'm a far. What's the week on show? Do you know, say 2 days ago, was it yesterday? The communication director of the LGBT class movement, GH1, and I'm quoting the radio station so that you can cross check. Was say, there's nothing wrong with it. Now, if you are opposed to say, court, this is what they want. I'm over to you. A GMT in the LGBT plus movement, even your confidence, I can say. Yeah, me and Setino Bia. Now, you form court if we think it's unconstitutional because why do you think they are talking like that?
Well, so no, Director baby a fakodi na obi a the nice so.
Thank you. And they know, but you see, they almost say we are monitoring them because there are people in the judiciary, lawyers, judges. We know everybody. There will be a background. You couldn't know and some. And they should take it easy. Court nobody order that. They have not told Ghanaians, but August they filed a writ in the Supreme Court says Section 104 is unconstitutional. Yeni Attorney General Honorable Godfred Medanas, fantastic lawyer, And Ghana, for you should be thankful you have such a person as the Attorney General. Yeah, that president, so I say, or appointing or supporting. So we have responded to what they have said. Yeah, well, and I'm considering Supreme Court. Yes, we will find something more extensive. And when you would say, court to ever call now, almost fees or more judges are. You could upon yes, judges almost fees or best support. We know what we will do over the nation. But I respect the judiciary. Now, the judiciary said they will take the right decisions and make the correct declarations. But then they say, what can't they make? Should be so. And that is how they have corrupted the state institutions, parliament, even the Ministry of Education, ministry. They have influenced so many places. But you see, now I catch them in Macau stage. I've shared that thing with you. So when you go say, so on this Shadrach, Meshach, near Big Niku, at court now, yeah. A Jano Omufe went to me and Showman on the Ghana force in this passage of the bill. On no Yankupon, he's physically with Ghanaians. It is honorable and he may do Madame for Miss Lau, Yahu no Yankupon may catch a winning committee, no Yankupon will need the whole of Parliament. Yankupon and it or see, or be overtaken in Satia Ghana, or no Yankupon overtaken in Satia Sani Bakrono. I am speaking prophetically. The American, but you watch what will happen to the United States. Under Biden, they have made LGBT part of their foreign policy. What November, watch what will happen to the Democratic Party. When Yankupon the city, Yankupon sweat push out on Hina, or no Yankupon empenono. So, committee, you can quicken it. You can quicken it. If you look at it, you don't know when the next, yes, sir, you the Casa. You didn't say the parliamentarians are the representatives of the people. Because I'm for any let me give you some examples. Right now, school will continue with Kumasia. Our headmaster, any old boys association, and some of the students, and Kuala Tuan or more grow, Tumuyan or more groom, Kuala Tumu, and Kuala Pra, and Kuala Wu. Some of them are even suicidal. Our mobile in China, we are taking them through our medical system. So it is not in some we have similar things. We have similar things. And a lot of the schools in this country, this thing is happening all over the place. Yes, educating Guarano to bring them out of the situation. So it is a dire situation. 99% of them you treat you. You better test no HIV positive. Where are the papa? And this is not something we have to play around with. Recently, LGBT4 celebrated on the 17th of May, almost celebrating what they call World Homophobic and Transphobic Day. 80,000 of them almost share with Tenerife, an island close to Spain. Eko di trumu said the area se wuru omuye na monkeypox play. I'm of us watching. Haven't you heard it? Mati. Where are the papa? Okay. Now, HIV AIDS commissioner, I beg say, law is here, pass here, rather no, I said, we all got TV way. So we are dealing with very serious health consequences of this behavior. Now, the area can say, entire Obia, Oba, as in fact, share the Ghana, they say, Ghana for Yen Petrumu, Yen Trumu, or Hawabra, about wow, yes to Christo do. The Afia, Tavi David, Yedi Wonkahano, it must be Obiancia. Or Hawabra, Yada wow, yes to Christo do. Yenu Bianco, we are spending money to take people out of this situation. It is the advertising and the promotion, we are the Brasso and Mlano, the Passam Lano, Amofa.
Anope Diaben, Okodia.
Dia Miko Dia. Dia, Ebemadana for you see, trees are a symbol of life. The Bible says the devil comes to kill, to steal, and destroy. But I come that you may have life. I'm over to Asmami and have it more abundantly. And Dia Miko Dia, me Gidis Anti B, our Methodist me papa, over Buame Dia, Dia, Ebedia Homa, Yesu Christo, Moja, or she would be a say, in free about him. Na Yamobiapa. That is the abundant life. Into Dia no me friend, abundant life free. Many Anti B Nebuka Kudia.
Now, I can't say. So no, abrofo nsemi aye kan omo niam bi wo ho ya adopt aware kwan so yi ye de abeshi emre mu se opa ware ba ko na adon sak hye nkrata artist se omo de no a eno ano no na mom ware ye Ghana de a ene obetumi de bi aka honom ne ade sa ne ma no nye nka ho bi na ama omo so pushi omo ne ma hodo bebre de bae.
Oh, Minister, say you are a lawyer, you started Ghana legal system. Because it came into contact with our law. And you will say we are actually a dual legal system, but now it has become unitary. We operate our customary law and also operate the British legal system. You know the history. We know so that is why you have those things coexisting. So polygamy exists under our customary law, and it's lawful. You can, and then the monogamous marriage, because you and also your Muhammadan marriage. In the end, but you see, in any cultural conflict, and I'm happy that you are giving this as an example. Your friend polygamy no, and let's say who ware Ghana now would you marriage certificate registered under customary law. You cannot, it will not be recognized in the UK or US, and that's why make any boy. They won't recognize it. In Canada, almost same sex marriage in the day. Chinchina yen to when your friend in new colonialism. So it's not as if you are four more and you almost fire the enemy. Oh, because they colonized us, we picked up some of their things. The president say Ghana beyond 8. Sebi yam fire cry and nanti am pesika. So go on for money member for a and I'm a boy. Ghana Usha auditors report over the last 20 years over $4 billion and you know what they check it. Charles Chicano Quebecia the number P. But Sebi corruption Sikaria and Nomanity Sikana Ira. So many things, if we're able to get ourselves correct, we will be able to cater for ourselves. No question, and don't say we shouldn't relate to them. Why not? But we should relate as a sovereign country, a sovereign subcontinent, and a sovereign continent. So we are capable of holding ourselves together. We share data on your friends say population, resources. Africa, we are leading everywhere. Would you check it in terms of resources? And normal, I tell you, former good year, Africa, and then the youth population census. So yeah, youth, you cry more. In terms of the parameters of development, you're crying, but we are not harnessing it because of bad leadership. So if we do our things right, we'll be successful. But let me assure every Ghanaian, on this issue of LGBT, they will get positive leadership. Now, so we know we have the victory. I'm over.
Mame no ase cancer me no ase prepare me be kasa asida e odi anidin e de Moses fo amuani na ye ne no edi enkomo no ene die wono mu a ese ema ne manware mema ne mema nware wo ma hyase a wo mu sisi wo mo signboards e wo Ghana ha na otie se de na lawyer e kan ya na chese wo mo anye permission e no mo de asisi ho na se yesi ehwe ni se yi akwa akwie a e de ye be kwa akwie sen JK Company Limited JK Stationaries and they want the abedwa so ya yebeboa ama womo industry and investment limited a home fast one so say to me akabi Mr. wa Nataraj products ahodo customized exercise books ahodo any niema bebre and abusua odo ho bo JK fo a onsa ebetumi aka enunti bibia efa paper ho de bibia wasa odo ani kire JK frɛ 0540 125,999. Womo bono so from pa. In fact, womo wonhihye ne ade a womo no ebedi ho nkomo 0540 125,999 0593 811 088 0593 811 088 na oni JK for no emo enkomo kakra eba Spanish garlic mixture ya pebi garlic yɛde haban ene nuaba fra ne hwana ba fom na ho den no de esanse yɛde no ka ho nti amana kɔsoro pa o arthritis o hia bi o yɛ obi a da bia wa yɛ cheko wo hyɛ da hu ne yɛkɔso unya garlic na se flash uni padua no a ahoden aba ko pa bi tɔ 0266 114111 edin no the Spanish garlic mixture ya no akai ahye no so wo ama no ne opese o sifie mesrɛ wa afei na wo be pass asase afe na akope we dabi Plan City Extension Project and nabusuafoɔ no aka bomu a yapa asase kama yayi akwan atom nsuo ne nkane a bibia de dane kwan mu ya afrɛ na yɛne woni ho nkɔmmɔ yɛ Central University Mutual Campus Pram ɛhɔ no main office no ɛwɔ na ɛyɛ sɛ wankasa wobɛkɔ no akɔhwɛ asase no sɛdeɛ si da hɔ ɛnneɛma a ɛka ho a ɛkyerɛ sɛ wode wo sika hyɛ mu a ɔnto sika ɛntwene yɛ mɛtumi aka akyerɛ sɛ yɛ ma ɔsɛn mfie maako aduonunum. It depends on sika no sɛdeɛ wopɛ sɛ wotua no kakra yɛ afrɛ 0557 054 635 0557 054 635 na ɛne JK ɛne Plan City Extension for no nso ɛnkɔnkɔdi ɛnkɔmmɔ. Dependable Herbal Home yɛma Adom Malake, Adom Quaplex, Adom Natural Man Capsules and Adom Ladies Care Capsules wenum nyinaa yɛ nupa okɔdwa so a na wɔtwe mu yɛ ano apɛ bi 0242 2235555 Dependable Herbal Home for Adaroma. Ora sarabedi akoyanku anim.
Honorable la musifa muni enkomo no yebesa abaso.
Yeah.
Na ebrebia mufa membi Kristo ni. Na ebrebia metie lo ya musifa muni no. Wo hye mi nkura wo na bebre ho.
Yeah.
Na wo de ne nneɛma nkasa ne nyinaa so agina Kristo so so.
Pepe.
Mofa wodi gina Kristo so a na wasa de aba friend say apomode krampo so enti no wodi ne enchi be aba 5 minutes am yiri se bi ebesa akọ but before lawyer eba no na ye ka S Gracia ho asem honorable de meche ni say obi ebeye member of parliament ya Ghana nyina nim say ye hia members of parliament ye democracy sanity in every 4 years be e beto aba ye to aba wi a 7 January after ye beto aba no ye don besi afensa akonya so amofa adan ye ntimi nyenhyehyɛ omo do wose nipa 275 adan ye ntimi nyenhyehyɛ say ebi mo ba first 3 months by April ending ni etime determine omo salary ya on begie for the next 4 years say ebi 2 years time enema bi te say bia COVID-19 ya da di bia bebubom enu ntino musika no say de kakra ka mo te say de Ghana work bia so timi de kakra ka mo ho amofa say timi ti asere di kakra de e ka mo ho wo kopen wo wie na dwuma 4 years no ma na say bi say o formula bi epe bi kakra de je mo kwanya amofa ibitima yesa adekroti ma asem no eba eye ho no ne say apart from the fact say your work formula they calculate omo S Gracia no it's also because omo wo back pay e wo hot said na make say bia 5,000 about 5,000 times 48 you saying
Omanfm
unim ubehu
de bobere no
I don't know
ono o to enya agi ono calculation
85,000 times 48 240,000 Ghana cedis. Okay, honorable enunti 5,000 times 48 240,000 no say the would kaka and first we go one sika.
Yes,
we says kawi e one sika say ko gene bosumi bia kaka kra sa ti ko be wie no says kana ko do ya do be. But enam say Ghana for do nyina do na pension sika enye nti 240,000 wo wie na dwuma ne ka say ye de na ebia the pension sika kasa so ka ho ebia fa samufa ye no so 300,000
o see na o 3 months salary ne calculated account
3 months salary and until 3 months per about 12 months okay amufa it is no ye 12 months na me fa say afi obosu market na ye 20,000 20,000 times 12 say 2 for 24 and 24,000 is almost 500,000 okay amufa you can say we be hey oba ye 4 years pay ya and man 500,000 titisika 5 billion na for adenti amufa na abufuo aba and abufuo na eba no abufa genuine abufuo na so no na ye ni ankasa omo system no na mankofo ebufu wo mo because say 500,000 da enka 240,000 fuma bi akabeba fom pa
god genuine ebufu wo bra o pesa wo de ahoye akọ ho
da mo fa me
because I ono anisika
da hwane nim say wura nisika
anya na yechire mu
adero mo nkorete sa sister asade
say yanti committee ni ntem
amo yes se omo nti committee ni ntem
okay
oh me kwa podie amofa sa de na yes president and a better committee amo mo hwehwe na mofa for me enye papa mama sa
Omanfm.
there should be a fair wages and salaries commission no said that baby I determine work salary no ya mom e ba mo so nya small office a department bi wo say omo table bi wo mo say 4 years bi and draw mo na mo hwe at the 7 to 1 office holders there so ya mo ka fair wages salaries commission omo ka ho nya afen na tambia ye bete professor for and we professor fe na da no we da no nipa so nipa nkro ne ade no me na mo fa for me ye ntwa sa ade no they should move away from it na ye a department bia omo fair wages salaries commission
for now because president eshemrase e wo ho nti no just yes an hwe bio because ade a wo constitution
yes it omo hwe biem because mo fa the earlier you be hwe mu no asesamra no the better for obia especially politicians
yes.
because ema wo ho ye bufu system no
yes
and it is not good for them because am for calculation here na no pay say 5,000 be the ba ka ho a e ka 240,000 yeah no e yo no ani sika wo
yeah
it ka kra be de ka ho bia na mad na de ajompo it e jompo say pa Ghana for se why na wakoye adwuma se afekwa ne kofo start de ka ade kuro yakwa ya hu ne da ade anyesei ya anyesei mufa
omo e kan so god ne omo ko ne fia
no bia sika dada
omo ko no ho ko gisika o ayie ba obebo nso a de ne be ware de weye de opeso ko school de oyare ni nyina omo ko
eno timi de mesre omo nya ne tentem menya sure say we I don't know say bia we friend say and trend at article bi okwa yinuma ebe hu be hia say be call referendum and I said if there's a way o ma betimi akorete say president betimi aye say executive instrument o say LIO say do mu ni wombra kwan be o beta fa so aye ne ntem a mo fa ebe boa wo
me ba na fe yanko LGBT for nsem no eso
one was the president Eshemrase one that article 71 say obeti committee na ye determine akatia any privileges are nipa work certain categories to say members of parliament, ministers, deputy ministers, speaker of parliament, and then nipa titu afọ a ka ho na so abana ba power January on timi nya se adwuma no age se ukwa wo ya be wie wo term no what committee no if we say wa ba na adwuma da wanim enti wo be hu se members of parliament be bre wo a akati a wo gi no enso adwuma a wo ye no akatia wo gi ne bi na party beti na they run a political party akatia ne bi na wo di betia wo driver and wo personal assistant car akatia ne bi na wo di betia ne man kakra o mo say adwuma na wo bi wo ha wo benya allowance bi ma enti bra da ba se wo be kofie no afei ne ye determine wo true salary ne ya dia free ya backdate no na ya dia tia wo ta enti se obi wo ho na on part mpani se wo chi kokwa wo ni naba se wo mpana wo se ye tia meka ya mama allowances no na here is the dear aban here man nko but make insinuations na man nya say ase wo de wo ye sonku bia ma obrikura o man ya chimi with all due respect to the respected chief obi so ni aban ya ma ama enti na bra bona na wa bono wo chimi ya enhance biem akwani mu ya esada echan tin ne pede bi yampanifo nya hemfo nti ye kasa sabi emu ye hwe kasa mu ye kakra enti media ha mene se bibi si a ko mayen ko hwe mu se ye den ne baaye na nyese obi pa abro bi adi oman no na ya tena radio so ne atwa oman no mpanifo ada pa ne ya kam na ye se ase public service ye baby a ye be pay nwanya and na be ye se mpigi 15,000 me be kwam ke ne 15,000 be bosa enti se be di antia and na pay be 15,000 bra ya sama ma djuma bebre ne som constituency mu ya risk
107 point 1 ya na wo de wani akire goal na wako ama uka na yabono ma de ama weekend mu ne we bia be call long journey wo hia goal for wo mo fuel ni bi ka no so se wo sesa oil na cha wo mo oil like de ma no so ene ye weather no nyina ye kama nti mesrewa wokọ a enya abotre kakra to bua na opente wo be hu se wo be kọ na cars ba akomienu bi wo ho enya se bi a obi ho ne te no obi anim se goal wo mo eniema no na eye papa nti wo be kọ no na eho ayema but within 5 minutes I can tell you on be serve goal de yankasa ye dia hye nso fa mame GP1 herbal beverage no ebeboa boost immune system ebeboa ama prostate na akofom ebeboa ama afi umoja ne atumi ada ho yetu apete wiase nyina ya afre edin no eye GP1 herbal beverage 0244934143 0244934143 o pe baby du sika akwa akoto ya asem bia ma ho ADB bank ba ko a na ho den wo soro bank ba ko a ebo adwumayefo o do sika fa ho wo hia sika within a month ho akero akatu amaye quickly ho ani ama obi ye mfa bibia nto so nka se waje bosom nti no ye de bibi e kan sika ba ADB papa o madwuma so ani wakra ne ma mna ba o pesika de yi for ani kire ADB wo mo interest rate no so so e wo form to ho wo mo rate no wo form papa walk to any of officers na ADB for no any enkomo ora sa be di akwan anim
arabo ewo ayi no ho ana
LGBTQ+ ne niema no ye behwe na ya na ye ho aba ye de obon krata no so emu
arabo isin matese billboard no mu ekusie nkofo bi so akobu egu it is in order
yeah
omo bugu ye no meda omase omaya nyakopo bi hira omo pa omaya de omofa eye etese de citizens arrest ewo ho etese de obi ayeku na wo so ay counter coup
yes
counter coup no legal in fact so obi yeku na wo ye counter coup na in the course of so wo ye counter coup no se ewudie bi kura mpo bambu wan o man timi do bone
yeah sure yes
because na wo si wo man no enti wo ma o mko ade billboard ko si wo mo mko tugu ye na mofa nyakopon be hira wo mo se ye kasa sesen oba ne bem oba ne oba aware enam Ghana mra etia sie kasa sesen bema ene bema na bema ene bema aware Ghana mra etia amofa ba so nya no ano
pepe
enti ade na ade a Ghana mra etia utimi promote ade a Ghana mra etia amofa enkofo no mu wi wo Ghana doso pa o
papa
kofo no mu wi doso Ghana mra tia se ye no mu wi enu nti no se obi begina bonte no be ye billboard se wi no mu de eya amofa ye che no until se be se sa mra no wonti bi promote wi no amofa enipa bebre wa Ghana omaware ma miensa ne nan asisi Ghana mratia mesre se wo pese wo ye bema na wo pese wo no yonko bema ekoda wo na wo de wo ho sa ya yo muka no mena me de me ho na mbese me ye ma ade a efa ho bei na wo de wo ho na pese wo ye ade na pese wo ma meti
God won say in fact near ne lawyer Moses for money edin kon no kan say billboard no nkrofon kra de kosi wo no de edi kan o ma tomra o ma nsre o ma nimra ye nam so de billboard sisi so de di
ya say billboard ye nsi kwa
enti de ono abo Al Hassan Senyiram MP I was West Wogon and Sam George Frey no catch and say the microphone the ABC Henny and I'm no so Frey MC no say that be microphone I no munti fence what go pull no down
o MC na mai ko pull
yes
my MC
no MC
my yard nya me be hira mo papa na amofa we no omo ye kuntu na se etomudi so obi oma wonhu
David.
And they will not claim ownership. Cause omunim say ade a omo ye no. Enye. Ye ka no ho. Ma obi nka say, oh, enti se bepedo asa, e na wo no mo nsa da, e na wo mu adwaman da, e na wo nye sei. Enye sa na ye ka ho. Yeah, we are not even being moralists. Ye nka say ye ne se bepedo asa, ye be sha go pomra wo wi asa ma obi say, we na ye, e na we na enye. Nye sa na ye ka. Ye ka ade a Ghana mrase etia. Ye ka ade a Ghana ni bia nim se wo ya egu hu fin as enipa.
Ade a wiase nyina nim. Na emomo mo mpeso mo dwene mo adwen na o mayo mo adwen so mbekwa kofa.
Enti ye so peso dwene mo adwene a shede na ya mo ade nen. Shedem na ye. But me ma me ba eme che ho me ye ne se akono eti me ba enso ma nani enye ho amufa ewiase de ye wo to no ma wo ye bema na so wo ba enye wiase see ya ne ye ka gender any sex gender de society na determine gender say enema bi nka enema bi atimi ye me ka say gender course be almost me refu first gender course we am the question be to was say abrante bi asababa wa bi want me anko school na want me anko school no ni parent
God in chance
ni mi anway
MC akwa ba
yenya
boko de na Madina LGBT forum de board ni bia san board ni bia bezu ana ene hwehwe mo mo nkɔ hwehwe uhu se wa hunu se de omo sign na te na omo de ne nam ya chi o se bi si wo ha so so uhu yi
on chim kra
yo okay ene uhu so
amofa ya wo akwara to hwa
Madina MC adwene enche e beba
na e na ye late
sa
onyanka sai
ale wo hit
wo say e diesel car no to started in heat na wo kwa afede jeje no gina mu a
stop be enye
wo da o ma sa be ka say gender asɛm amen ye yi ma no
sa
mana kwa ba ni wi ato aso
ye mo akwa ba
yenya
boko de
yeso adom boko
Green Ghana Day atare na fata onso mudi nua ni bi aba ana say na mo de bre
from 5,000
okay
and what the t-shirts so aba na
with the t-shirts so aba na
e bi beba
eno mai
awaje fa no ko change room ho na
ko jine top
no na man ntwa no fa mu fa nko
anyway once again minim say Madina mudua bi money assembly ni nyina na edua okay the last year yedua ye no yeni kan fe no enhyase yedua wo fahen na ayeye
okay ne edika mechia Omanfm metiefo nyina na maka say Green Ghana Day last year ne share ase mampenyan ka se die nim dua first symbolic one ye nyina so ye die echi in our various municipalities edua enua ni bi na obala nkwantanan Madina ha ne ye ne say seedlings no ye de ma ye give details
okay
nti we're not just giving out the seedlings nti because we have details of majority of the people nti we're able to track
okay
enuana ye dua ye ne ade no na menka ne say dodo na we are proud to say we have seen where they've gotten to and we are proud of that and untina afi we ne ye scaling it up
mo share that fa nipa bi ana omo track ana mutu omo kana
niete ne say oba Lankwantanan Madina me wo director Parks and Gardens and unti ono ena eye neduma together with directors ni bi wa assembly ho nti eno the assignment am dey am say I will report on it na yen nyina ye be kaya say regional minister ankasa so eka emobia te say obe ensure say assemblies no are reporting on it. And Kwantanan Madina de Chesenia de Nyama tutu akwemu dada for us to be able to track enuana ye duano. Inti sa monitoring na akoso yen schools enuana ye dua wo yen schools no. Ya hwe se ne ye dua ye no. Schools na he enetimi ehwe omudie su ye schools ben na a struggle schools ben or more pay more near there. So we've done the assessment on all of that. Inti and this year say this time round where they were challenges, schools were challenging, we are taking technical people there inti enjoy more so more ankasabe or more planting, but we are taking technical people to assist them because in Yani bi wo ho omutimi dua na kosi buoso and also a challenge. But if you have the technical people guiding the teachers any school kwalana, then it helps.
Your main road you hu mo bedua nua ko say
oh nyame adom ekoyie o hwe nnuana ye wahana, they are called avenue trees and specifically royal palms and royal palms ni nnua omoche
okay.
But once they grow into giant palms near there. So if we see the beauty of the royal palms, we'll give ourselves about 5 to 10 years. When you are driving on the stretch, all you see is giant palms. Nyamiadum. Palms now are doing very well. Palms now they are doing very well. In between them, shrubs and our flowers are they ashishe in between them. And then the extremes so were in Miami be tree of life near there. Almost avenue trees are eventually almost provide this shade for almost pavements so any idea when the trees grew. We were very mindful on the kind of because of fumes near there, car fumes near there. No, when one you're careful about the choice of plants or the beba the fumes alone cry betimi ekum plants.
Omo ye in charge of me and I'm so more brief because they say I watch as my films it me cool.
I say was semete omweduma na se so that
opesi na mo water nua na e wo kwan na mo water
I near tene say provided tanks mienu poly tanks mienu, one on the stretch and the other stretch no so there's another one there assist omo water plants no na nyame adon raining season no so abanti and also air boying with complementing what the officers have been doing.
How strong now Parks and Gardens or Mpesiaso Hano in terms of formal logistics near them?
Oh, I would say that my Parks and Gardens director no your bar. So while soon say Madi they are the share inside she kama inti. In New 7 dear she's on top of her work. Ne officers or near muye juma. Nietene so buy a crana or non but we've been able to support her with workers, casual workers omobuano on the ground to do the work. Logistics are here omo sebio omo nyama omo here na nye too complex and unti that's also we provide for them watering cans, chisel, pickers, shovel, the basic tools omo betimi dey the day-to-day caregiving of
Madina Lankwantana biaya annoyance in terms of nipa waha population not doso homes any idea so how kwan be na mo fa so ama matini ntie wo se yetimi dua nua because me say nua no koso a ebema heat kre waha no dodo no aba form enti amanfo fie no ne ade no motumi ne wo mo akasa ye hwe ani mo se nua no be koso.
Yes yeah stakeholder engagement na ye wo clergy representatives from Asori,
okay.
more
involved churches, no. Okay.
Yede ahemfo.
Okay.
We are doing it with our chiefs. Yeah, involve ahemfo, no, and then our assembly members.
Okay.
About
Oman FM.
local level now, yeah, assembly members, no, more driving yamano on the ground, so they are also directly involved. Now this year, no, they would also help us with the monitoring.
Okay.
And we've given them some form of training on how to go about the monitoring, how to plant the seedlings and do the monitoring for us. So next year, we can say in your electoral area, no, yamao seedlings 2,000. Out of 2,000, yaba monitoring, no, maybe 1,005. We'll do that and assess all of them. Competition in the electoral area, be assess the number of seedlings and the percentage that has done well.
Okay.
And then based on that, no, award at the amomo. There are some institutions that also joined us last year. Omo plants no are very good, no. There's an award scheme. So just to motivate institutions, no Omanfm omuhunji exercise, because this is not an exercise that is for abemum paying for alone to do, but every Ghanaian has a part to play in the exercise. And so we obia wo if you have households, no, now you have a space to plant. Obi also our compound house. What compound house are you can plant in a bucket.
Okay.
You can plant a tree or a shrub in a bucket, and it would do as much as you would even plant it on the ground. Until there's no excuse for anybody. Oba, you bet me at show a dria would dria, former, space or former. Bet me a dria, okay, only space or former, bet me at show.
Near any household na koye assembly in the Diana. Quite ben am fast one protect it. Wom say Madina Hano. Won share them kunu mo wa won be brebi or mo ebe say nuano dear, but quite ben am fast one protecting you.
Yemfa public schools, no, for example. And yem public schools ni na ye fenced. For the unfenced schools, no, we had a challenge with the plants na ye no. And untina na make say technical officers no will get involved this time. But for the schools that are fenced, no, once we plant, then it becomes a responsibility of the head teachers and the teachers and school kolano to nurture those plants to grow. It's what share say area BT say, and they be me bonaba, so I try to single her out. Otini be MA headmistress. She's I'll say I'm proud of her because she understands the necessity of plants. She knows the value of planting. In the Ukoni school, you see that she invests not from the assembly na money sikampo, so obey protecting the plants, no, but she invests in that, tries to net around the plants near there, just to ensure that plants no are very well protected. And see, if you have all
quick one, my main corner in His Excellency the President, Messiah Boss.
Minister of Information and Member of Parliament, the Deputy Minister for Lands and Natural Resources and Chairman of the Green Ghana Project, the Chief Executive Officer of the Forestry Commission, members of the Diplomatic Corps, Niga, and fellow Ghanaians, ladies and gentlemen. A year ago, Ghanaians from all walks of life came together to plant trees across the country, marking the maiden edition of Green Ghana Day. We set for ourselves the target of planting some 5 million trees. In fact, in the end, we planted some 7 million trees. 80% of which survive and are doing very well. I want to use this opportunity once again to thank you all, my fellow Canadians, and everyone who contributed to the success of that program. Happily, Green Ghana Day has no political party affiliation. As we all agree that we must leave generations unborn, no matter their political affiliation, with a greener, sustainable future. Ladies and gentlemen, this year our target is to plant at least 20 million trees. Even though 20 million may sound like a lot, it is nowhere near what we have lost over the years.
Omanfm.
And indeed forests are necessary for our own survival and that of our planet. They furnish us with water, food, and oxygen. And they mitigate climate change to provide us with a livable climate. We prevent erosion, protect our water bodies from siltation and drying up, serve as sources of medicine, make available habitat for wildlife and microorganisms, constitute wave breaks, regulate atmospheric temperature and climate change, give us clean air for good health, and offer sources of livelihood for many of our people. Globally, some 1.6 billion people depend on forests for their livelihood. And in Ghana, some 85% of the population rely on forest resources for subsistence to satisfy their socio-cultural needs. Despite their importance to our existence,
Omanfm.
our forests are depleted at an alarming rate. Some 18 years ago,
depleting at an alarming rate. Some 80 years ago, half of the Earth's surface was covered by forests. Today, with an estimated forest area of 4 billion hectares, forests cover less than 30% of the world's surface. In the last 3 decades alone,
Omanfm.
the world has lost 1,037,846,602 acres of forest.
Omanfm.
More than 10% of the current total forest area. More troubling is the current data which says that globally we're losing 150 acres of rainforest every single minute, 200,000 acres a day, and 79 million acres a year. And this is just rainforest.
Omanfm.
Here in Ghana, we've lost some 100,000 acres of natural forest in the last decade alone. Our timber industry, who generated jobs for thousands of people, is suffering. The Odum, Wawa, mahogany, sapele, and several other wood species of the timber industry are also depleting at an alarming rate. Apart from their economic value, forests are home to most of the Earth's terrestrial biodiversity and crucial to our fight against climate change. The climate crisis is said to be reaching a tipping point. We are advised by the experts and the teachings of the Paris Agreement of COP21 to keep global temperatures below 1.5 degrees Celsius in order to avoid the worst impacts of climate change. But at the current rate, global warming is projected to reach 3.2 degrees Celsius by the end of the century. But the experts also tell us that one of the surest ways of dealing with the climate crisis is through the preservation and development of forests.
Omanfm.
Nature-based solutions. As it is said, the lungs of the earth. Forests play a crucial role in the sustainability of our planet and our life on earth by absorbing carbon dioxide and contributing to emission reduction. That is why in 2017, we joined several leading cocoa and chocolate producing companies and countries to sign the Cocoa and Forest Initiative Statement of Intent in London, where we undertook to halt deforestation and forest degradation in the cocoa value chain in Ghana and Cote d'Ivoire, the world's two biggest cocoa producing countries. Indeed, our commitment goes beyond halting deforestation in the cocoa value chain, but goes also to halting deforestation and forest degradation generally. Is articulated by the dynamic, hard-working Minister for Lands and Natural Resources, the Honorable Samuel A. Jinapor, Member of Parliament for Damango. We are embarked on an aggressive afforestation and reforestation program aimed at restoring our lost forest cover and halting the current rate of deforestation. It is in this spirit that I call on each and every one of you, whether you are a Ghanaian or not, insofar as you are in Ghana, to join us today to plant at least 20 million trees.
FM.
I call on members of parliament, members of corporate Ghana, traditional leaders, entrepreneurs, teachers, nurses, doctors, lawyers, judges, workers, farmers, bankers, students, religious leaders, traders, civil servants, public servants, members of the diplomatic corps, and indeed every person living in Ghana, as well as those visiting Ghana on Green Ghana Day, to help us plant these trees. Together, let us build a greener future for current and future generations of Ghanaians and mankind. May God bless us all in our homeland Ghana and make her great and strong. I thank you for your attention.
Omanfm
107.1 Suniha ye Oman FM. His Excellency the President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo afi die no animu ada ho ya no pay nuadua no eba be koso na me kanfo Epsom salt e de amount Epsom salt ye Ghana nchene akese na yedi nro a organic ene enioma bebre afra ye adwuma papa we obi akaka wo nsa senso so apropro wo na ase oda wontumi na wopese oda yie pa won ma wo baaf no de bi begum na odo ho ahyemu a be se 10-15 minutes wo menso ne de kakra eye eboa wo ma utumi relaxe woni padua no ma wo alkaline level no ekosoro eye adwuma etikope bi na to Little George ewo eye tema okoha won sabe ka bi Jenako Pharmacy Comty 1 Market okoha won sabe ka bi Ekus Pharmacy ewa Sherman Lavlon Pharmacy ewo Kanshi selected shell shops bi ho nso akwa won sabe ka bi Koforidua Agimax Health Shop ho nso akwa won sabe ka bi Wola pass ene importemu a obefre 0241 764775 0241 764775 Serenity bath salt and I make come for the amount no number and I made the 0241 764 775 o pebia to akoton 0554 543 202 0554 543 202 Mampani Air Casano near reporter Kwaku Steven ewo Kwaku memwache Kwaku timenka Okay, Mampani akasa wie twamfonyini kakra kire
yeah, from a the primo a year and crime. The airport here, maybe an airport for her, a Sutherland Children's Park, Accra Hasi. Now, that about His Excellency, Nana the Danko Kufuado, I don't know to say you know, and Penny Quacker, already said, yeah, a year, you know, and Sana Ghana for United Medium, what you must 20 million Twitter, and Penny 40 years, so say, the idea of Ghana Fanning, the idea. They are not a Ghana Mam Penny His Excellency, Nana Adodanko Kufuado, a full thing to be all of your figure. I idea a bias to say more or cast it will be there in the year 20 million. Before the one I am say, hey, now 20 million, as so a day, a very possible, and I'm not saying, I am 20 million, I am very, very ambitious. Nemo, I am a level, your mother one, they have the boy and a member of my in the Baku 20 million, if we a deal of Ghana Fanina. I know Tim said, I see a Kim. The same in November, idea and $24 could see more for Glasgow conference. I know 24 points to say. The best we share Abwa, not say the environment, or bad young the California for home by. I got to come where they are content and start and nothing. Now, no, so and I come home, Ghana, that's a Ghana buying. I see a chair when you do it. No more work of what I see. I 2022. A bit media ma akona gini. Anuachi ana Ghana mam tini excellence na na danko Fado. E chemo faso die bebra awa ye India ho adodo na ya fa hwasɛmwa. So tini boa e ma ye obade any panic ni bo ho ban. Say it be state and then from a and ho ne ma bebre na Ghana mam tini excellence na na danko Fado e ba boni na so. Anuachi wa fa aka say wa say MMDC municipal district and aban ma ko ni na se ene obia fa ne ho jibu bia ale oya na se eya no wetini edie bi e wo ye wo fiche ho no na de etini akonkan na o de kredit so e de ma Ghana fo nyina so eya na ye bia no nko bia ka se udua na wa ye se de wo adapt bia no betini ahwe se bia na wo bia no aso ye gugu sunsuo aso e kosen se bia betini abo ma ase ba ko asire no the Ghana forecast yes, also be good, more, but make that would be her. Which may a chance for you, as I say, make the Abigiano after that affair, the Akosi in the Ghana Mountain is excellent in another Ghana Fado, and decided to the Namagana Puna. And what you know, the passport of Ecosia, am I the Ministry of National Resources to near Ghana, there were some more Abujana for. Okay, that or a newspaper taking I was making no idea. The one about papa for the with making up brand. It's not one my ex, I buy and to say it's time. It's not officially. Ghana Mountain is excellency Nana Adodanko Kufuado. With maybe and Sakura about the symbolic and your plans and on. Menoka say the idea, your Ghana national anthem. As a new know. Ghana Mountain is the Yako Apple Jamie, nothing. We are many stuff like the latter of Jamie, and I'm to be forward. I have found the most Christian a bit near Ediamodia. I'm if I am to say, I have found a warrior in Kanaki, and I say, I have found a few and the other before the team was saying, and I'm to be forward to what the ministry and agency measure the team was saying. Yes, because the Menoka Ghana Mountain is excellent and another Fado. But sorry, I can say, all company dear. That's a still say a bill on top of the come. Can you give get the Sutherland Children's Park and all the team was there? In never play what I say. And the Lord Echo and I 24 this location say this is here the segment in a while. But I say the Ghana Mountain is excellent and not Danko Fado. I idea of the symbolic tree plant. I'm found to just say, and yeah, no one ever comes to and I didn't penny for years now who be prayer and penny for who do 1 million Yabitrina idea and they Ghana Mountain is excellent in another down for Fado. So really see plants in the pit. I idea about the photo I want the so I'm not about to create the if you go and you're the prayer a difficult idea diplomatic corps that are British citizens no I'm looking after almost Atmota Forest I could give for her Ghana Mountain the vice president and I say you are honorable Brefu cannot hear deputy last minister Menoka say Omo Tamale also that symbolic plan to the cost of Tamale airport on one and I gave you for Sokra a year a year or two or 2 for ade ono so be ne die no e wo ye Kumasi Golf Park hono ye da ye Benito Wusibio that is last minister in charge of forestry ono so hono mo a obehwe aboama saa media ne setia koso e wo ho ye ra chief justice ye Kosi Eni Yebo a it lordship ono so e be die ne die e wo ye the resident e won kan ha sei and which is second deputy speaker and I say na se be dia for who don so e be die e parliament house e for koto no mo a and I say empelifo who do a owo abai mu and I say diplomat and empelifo do na various ministries in empelifo do na ade omo so mo de e do koso me no ka say there Ghana man penny his excellency nana adodan kwa kufuado ade a wa sorry I de le dia manwa empelifo who do e ka ne ho a oba de dia so nyame adom na in the next about 2 minutes to me dey realize e kwan mu e ada ho ama empelifo who do about the various regions and I say the district and I say municipality now here it's media media so for the people ha I look at them papa and I'm fancy so on impini tomboy so be people ha say ya and which you also the link here the new number tag media the came kama wa say no media e come to say ya I'm here in the next about 2 minutes no Ghana man finish excellence in another down for Kufado so the media media na say e am akwan am asili for who do na it media mo so for people say ya ye come to in for sadala to the fact
But I say, Yamfa NCI, Bessan about Subio, reporter Koko Steven, Ewo, Efua Senderland Park, na Eho, na Nejmedi Kessiano, Ekoso, Yene, the Honorable Didia, or Ye, Madina Lanquantana MC, and so Evertuaso. Honorable MC, President, and I, President.
Yenina, President.
Wakasa, you know, Wakasa, you hear the Nache Madina Mudia say.
Nedika ebeda Omanfm ase se we bie exercise na no e de amaye na utie ni speech na hu se eyade a eda na koma so se Ghana besesa se bio abroche difference bia nche da nim saa but ukọ no ma se na ho ye nyu ni ade nyina afa nnua omo pay attention to ne se no musi bo ho ban no ene na ema difference ebem ha area wa ha so imagine for instance assembly Lankwantana Madina ye 30,000 this year.
Okay.
Imagine that 30,000 trees the next 10 years and the next 20 years these 30,000 trees ebi be ka ho na they are in the municipality the kind of serenity ye be fili within the municipality nti enye ne ye be hu ne no but that should be after 10 20 30 50 years another generation beba no omo beba beto a different Ghana and that is the vision of the president and we all share in it and support him to achieve that as ne servants, ne chief servants are juma within the assemblies. And see, we are stepping out to do ours here. And we like I've said, the assembly members are him for a software near the schools in Kola teachers near the
we are no free mama site baby a hodie mujirisa hide ya kwan bia so afi we was e duanu.
Yes, and now Mecca says there are specific schools be a project for us.
Okay.
There are apart from planting in all the schools, there are 6 schools be targeted schools. Okay. A project for us, which includes in 2 public senior high schools, Presec ne West Africa Secondary School. A project the Mayen plus some other basic schools. A focus ne say omunua ne de ye den a say I once omu onua enua no enyi no then they are getting weak and new ones have to take over.
Okay.
Into a dry way so that the old ones once they are facing off no new ones are replacing them.
Okay.
Obisobeka said it's similar for us. It's the same thing. So that's here in train say in Nyaneni ewerie ansa na ebe dua foforo. Na nnua na ye dua in these schools no nnua a very long lifespan. It's a tree of life and they provide
marketplaces and so on.
Yeah, in marketplaces no ofa boshe ha echia boshe ye de bibeba ho na o hwe Madina market enye environment ubetimi edua ewo form. So for such places no, we are going to be investing in like I was saying, in buckets near the Ebimo. They can't go onto the ground because the whole place is paved.
Now paved I ain't even cut baby in the idea
you have to look at survival of plants, not a plant. I say abofra one. What the neighbor call environment obetimi enya eduane ene adie to grow very well. Nti what the nekoma say be awofo omuni what it takes to be able to fend for the child now. It's the same thing with the plants. You need to take the plants somewhere nurturing ebeye good. Ti yen focus like in ceremonial road no. It's one of our priority areas. The medians where we've not tackled yet no. For the next weeks ahead of us no, we'll be looking at those medians no, but inside Medina market holiday or more a holiday be honey because there's no space within the market. But yes, for instance the car park areas, places will be created along those areas. You bet me planting some of the shade trees.
Whereby be a car park na shade trees cars
to ease area near there. Those can be done in the car parks near there, but the main say I'm for where Medina market today. So on say be I don't nine basic cry a challenge. The place is so packed near there.
Places and Crawford between a picky be up Medina higher fine.
Ubetime afebi ewo building ya ye womu Oman FM ubetime afebi wa ha ubetime afebi ewo assembly Dankwantanan Medina Municipal Assembly ubetime afebi wo zonal councils no oya refer zonal council na Medina zonal council na ubetime so afebi ewo very familiar places within your electoral areas. Maybe more information centers in their electoral areas near there. So you can go to the information center to pick some. And then the assembly members would also be leading the charge on the ground to announce in their various communities those who want. So sort of a delivery arrangements for some people within the community. You can't find the ekutio, yewo kube, yewo lemon, yewo prekese, yewo mango, yewo Nuane doso, but these are some of the edible ones, no, and they provide
Omasha say be more spaces. Bet me dear Duania beef say, and also Emma shade never sound feed you. So
sure.
And can buy a mango bay, or be or fee, or peck a cra, or wake a cra.
Exactly.
Still, I know dear, but obey me so and so
emphasis that.
Tina mi busania edina ansano because no le titru prekese say be san so asa oyare aka ho nti nkrofo nyigi ne edi no munua ne mo na wi ase be bia keka kro no odwene da achi
ho ban
ye boy ho ban won frama ho no asan abo ho ban so so wo ne a obedi wi ase no na afi wan kote ani a na wo ye abuada no pa ho a ne ade be bobo ye dan so so say edua bi nua aka no te say wa ne sa nua aka no nyina so
afi yen plant last year the mahogany near dear. This year near a lot more of the avenue trees are provided shade as well as beautify areas into your flamboyant and in here it was very nice red flowers baby a prugu from cry is very beautiful even on the ground near there your cassia different cassia no so yellow plants no we'll drive it on a bridge stretch now. You see that at some point, over the CV Pantine Junction, they can at some point, who say there's an effort to plant trees. Into trees were quite a lot of them are the cassia trees at the time of the construction of roadway and Omanfm Kofo. No, they took that into consideration. And so enuna enyi a eneye hu. In fact, say over 20 years ago, this was thought about. Today they are providing beautification as well as shade. In cassia trees ne so ebi wo ho. And ebi wo ho no ma omo wo abrofudin akese aha.
Me do asina mamo aso because mampani anya atwa mamu ya dwumadi na ahya ase de na so di kan kodua wo de na yan aka no nyina nso so obi ahya ase se obedua ne de ye be do ase papa
so me madam ase be
no but no sa amra ne kan madina asem
se na de dua
oh na de nuadua anto
ye be do ase ora ready akon
na utiti na wonim
oh say na god de ne beka
oh da to de koye adwuma koye adwuma be se di
na ho no nkron
sa o wase bi
me papa rush
o di for na bie o fa so na o twisu na o di ko for pa o
enra de no ni hanti ni enra de
Say ye kase Dominion herbal powder eye nwanwadwuma ema immune system andan kwabo wo nipaduam ne yeden na ne senti wotadi yare sunkunimu a ehu adanse bi ni o
adon de fine pa manum bi tina me di ho adanse no enya yese me se me wan price station me ton wo achi me ba me gina wo science ama me nya problem me nan ne me system ntimi nyina ho be je me tena konwa so me num aduro ne 3 days me timi gina me na so eton ade
Dominion herbal powder de ninia enya amanfo adanse nti na be kanfo ne aye ewo me nipadua mu no eburo madwen ene mente ase so nipa biara a wo pese wudi wo mfie nyankopon de ma wo no na wudi me ne de emma Dominion herbal powder empa wo hu da biara da
asam no anada ho no Dominion herbal powder enwan so anya wo nsuo hie wo tea cup mu na de atreketo ase bia gu mu wo twa nseti anum wawie Angels Dominion Herbal Center won kokko ene de aba apemfo aba aton mo manufo ene nkwada woni mfie dum ye ne de won ka ho dodo afre 054 315 8195 FD ahwehwe sa edwadie nkrato mu agiatum se eye
still Franco Trading your phone papa fie Franco Trading Enterprise our phone biebi say yes Samsung Nokia Itel Infinix iPhone Huawei ebia
our original laptops and desktop computer and phone accessories, USB cables, phone cases, power banks, hands-free chargers, and antiviruses.
Franco your new TVs about 32 and 43 inch. Franco TVs no, and need daho. Yana Jodie.
Says a crowdie, the Ohio Franco Bia, what me turn online, auto free francotrading.com, and now download the Franco app not to phone so free Google Play Store and Apple App Store. And the auto online Bia, wunya 30% discount. The auto Bia or the bro baby.
Franco Trading our Facebook page no and our more than 100,000 likes no.
Shannon Franco Facebook page no now more than 100,000 likes no. Franco Trading Enterprise head office Wadabraka and Roxy Cinema bus stop no. Ne din hwani mu. Branches no so bi wo Circle, Osu, Tema, Medina, Hacho, La Paz, Kasua and Ghana for 9 nyina. And free 0355 939311.
Ghana my this year. Musum footing to me. Enemy were drawn was swa if we tinated her bas center hoa, bedemam. Your friend tinated West Power capsule. Coco Nado Crow, who is in a yoya. We am a team. And I say a Jumadinti, a mat what I say, I'm a when you see problema. Who here tinated West Power capsule. Car when Jana when ya. What's your shade? And I'm soon to own to me now nice one. Who here tinated West Power capsule. Will be a honor Coco on to me embo and yet there was a way. Who here tinated West Power capsule. Tinated West Power capsule. A tinated her bas center and Aquafaba.
Hey, tinated ambassador. No, I know what's you and you miss today.
enter me use laptop ah many say me who are you I didn't use me words na nsa na mehun me so me die ne ne
mini aban kasakra wohia tinated hayan herbal capsule hayan herbal capsule eno enebejo se what na computer chi envie bebre ama wanya eni problem a wohia tinated hayan herbal capsules yes tinated hayan herbal capsules
e de me papa wa drive articulator a che anajo a ohun kwan so yie no eni me nya be ma opusa na ni ma na ni ayekwa ohun hye no ene se no na beji me ni mebusua
ayo tinated hayan herbal capsules eno enebeje woni wabusua e ba be bɔ mo ho ban afi eni ya de nketinketi a adokoro wo eni wabusua wa hye space a che ama hunhu ade ye ana wo ready e wo so de book ni ba wanim ana hunhu ade wachiri wohia tinated hayan herbal capsule e ye draw waso a tinated herbal kro ya akofa aba ode abrawo se emwo na nti wani so ema wani so na ho embie wani so ja mehu ade ye tinated waste capsules eni tinated hayan herbal capsules eti usisi mo no na ebie wani so han electricity
Hey, what fish and summer you would know. And the man who say I can't want some who can't stop a packet see no baha, none in Nasa Tataya, or Casano didn't Sakatana.
Anne, but we didn't say Sapapa.
Matilda Mokanina, Spanish garlic mixture, and then the capsules at aroma, and I'm a pomodressa.
Wow, why a nice Sankasa, Spanish garlic mixture, and then the capsules. And Yama, why you come apart.
A woman boy, dear for Sunny would be Pedriano. Now, a voice as a bro, I want to chew hypertension, a tick or restaurant, will be a charge of 10 temper. Gas is now yam, a macra, a mania mum of future cromina, a torch, will walk a water Vian, after and Hoyan.
Anti as no Spanish Jinko capsules, Hannah.
Spanish Jinko, and no day in Nura, watch your free, Jinko below, and soya oil moon. Now, a boy and Melma Mumutimi German now see a paya Juma, and my wife Jumo should daho.
Martin say a anti-aging, and I'm a good retentive memory.
Now, yet on Spanish garlic mixture, and this Spanish Ginkgo capsules, no hand.
Antec Herbal Center for, and then pharmacies can make herbal shops, and run some of 0266 11 41 11. A painful about more money for them, Quadra with infusing the new anchor. FDA, AG, a gradient cratry, Achum.
Same great bank. TMA, we want some Debbie Free Agricultural Development Bank, MO. So what you are catching ADB in Quadia, ADB the Payday Plus, Abba, Amo. Minim sa who here, who pesika at the IBB and Sana, Unsaka Waketia, Ubet me Ajisika Sidim Pim to 10,000 Ghana cedis. And now Waketianam Jemu, Edio Watchi, Ane, Edio Watchi 80%. So what to meet SSK will not Edia Semua, and your only interest Biara Eniasem, Unsatu Mika ADB Payday Plus. Dakrope, Chese within 24 hours. Se Upe ADB Payday Plus in Jeremu Biara. From Meredith, it was 0243 273 369. And now from now, it was 0244 284 197. ADB, truly a Greek and more. Kayo in Shishaye Kakra, Ewa home.
Jack, you know my boss owns a fleet of commercial cars and he drives only brand new vehicles. Latest. Before he hired me, this is what he said. Krachi, my vehicles are my investment. It is a winning, now winning, and you buy any fuel apart from oil. Waboka, sign this undertaking.
But he was right?
Yes, and he's right. Goil stocks only higher grade fuels, further enriched with XP3, multifunctional enhancer, more efficient, eco-friendly, and at no extra cost. Available at every Goil station at Jibedia. Goil Super XP Ron 95 and Diesel XP, higher grade fuels, excellent for modern engines and all vehicles. Goil, good energy. Yeah.
Good energy. That was so macho, Madi Mira.
Yana udisa.
Hey, na malaria na fahia mutu awaria momonia jisano.
Adom malakio mixture ewo hwe. Malaria ent na yeso nchew.
Ye kwa ye test bi mu pe enyenum adom malakio mixture. Eni gina malaria, body weakness, yo tiredness, yo hwim, ye nyina ho atoye ntam kura.
Na adom natural tonic a esisi he nso ye.
Adom natural tonic nso. Ye num to ye a ye ntumi nidie. Eno na yanum bi edidi a ye ho tan ye sa no.
Adom natural tonic.
Minya ni miana mintum ni die menum bie bono me taisa mo ho ayefe pa enne ya mepe biato ne nyina apemfo abatan ya wo mo manufo ne kwada woni fie dunsia nka ho e wo pharmacies chemical ne herbal shops dodo a ko dependable herbal home Medina New Road Greenhouse anane branch wa kaso opposite there to international school 024 2223 555
FDA ahwehwe sa ejedi enkrato mu age atum se eye
akosia wa hiu akosia wa mi shade kakra afoni udi ko chi kakra yaka no onana rent to own yes of course rent to own a duru hobium cities and habitat woman plan city extension project come to mabu mamudi rent to own ban we get the +1 package and your lifeline package a one wangas when you fear and now fully service plots I will know beer any man soon beer who say a rent to own a free cities and habitat and have a planned cities extension projects and jahu bomodi beer so be friend number 0577 911 101 and a 055-553-0300. Afe 055-705-4635. Website no a new accra.city and NASA Project Management Center at Central University Campus, Metro, Pram. The Planned Cities Extension Project, shaping Ghana's urban future.
3CP. If you be here 3CP Bambo.
Vonia, a year wardrobe papa be the chimney chest and a dry cough.
7-made range of products. When I'm poor for.
Shaping the nation. 107.1. Oman. Shaping the nation. 107.1. Oman. Shaping the nation. 107.1.
107.1 Swini High Omanfm Afei and Dobon Krata no kwako 6 minutes after 9. Ras are ready ako.
Bravo. Daily graphic front page. Na ABC way.
ABC.
Okay. Daily graphic front page. Chronicle front page. ABC front page. Me share other front pages na. Afei na students na afei kwadi loan na no granted. First story na ba. Se koso kumase. It a first story na nanti awie free kumase. Ba bedru kraya. Ene fi na afei etimi aba no. Mova. Better late than never. Now make us say this week no. Me no for yes our discussion be 3 times this week here. This week na programs let's have bosso do.
Goodies no.
Goodies no doors.
A doors.
O se tu e bia mo fa. Program bia aduane no doors afi hu de obedi. Akweboye say wonye de obedi afi o se wo de mama isi onom.
Because yeah, this week a pa government a roll out. Monday started with Vice President. Our Brankese.
Yes.
Or bra TVET new models happen. TVET no ya na I buy 31 pew. You see I can say AC over 250. Do you know one that say a fee school placement no and cry more than 45,000. And or more choose TVET no. I started with a Joada, the Vice President. I call Chahumemu, a ma TVET, Cassia Pa, yes, no Brankasi. About some constituency. A pa huntma. Ne brother. Na Monday there your president Ankasa. Ne president
Ankasa.
Ne brother Ena East Legon IOC Center. TVET service. Omo fiskasie. Any schools ahoro aya renovate. Any buses aya tama omo. Ye dani nyina dia. Enya buses ketwa o. Schools ya ye ken omo dodo na omo pickups. Banza omo use for administration work. And now more buses. Bosswa no. And say TVET for the so more corporate cars. Enti se KTI yes some gum and ya the more cars, more call shoe factory, more call jute factory. Yeah, jute factory so I can. said yasa renovating no ya nyasem kuma o be kakra no ehu hia je so bia na pese chinchina me ko akọ import jewel sacks e dey from anone so bia ye na adwen se obehwe Ghana nko ade a obenya bi ato e wa ha ya onema se ne yi ye fra ho chamanfo o ye businessman na unim de nti a dollar no ahoden e kofom na wusu odo nsa gutia de wo mu ne se ye kra ne me fra ma no ne dodo ne ma bebre wo ho a ye kra na abantimi mfiti prekope na ose me nkra we de be ne se ye ya yenye bi wa ha na ye nhwe se one de ye wa ha no ene de ye kra na ma no in terms of quality
yes
papa eye no eye pa na
yes
and as simple yes fulfill this condition no na fe ya hwe bo ne bo omo so no omo produce wa ha no omo bo no competitive price na se ba sa dia
ne ya sa hwe availability
yes production capacity ombetimi amiti ana na fe ya hwe nyuma ebe create jute factory American yawo wakoje asase kase wo tachi manfam aye agrowa schemes ekuafo a edua de omodi yi bebre enokra no nsoso no ebetimi akreti enyuma ensase management enura ye de beye fertilizer ye de beguso agric extension officers be employ omo akwa be fa nhihye ye na omo dua jute enua no nsoso no eba ne ton a omo ton ama company na obeye off taker no eni nyina value chain marketing ne ma ne ma wom haulage wom
of a me pacho minchu ano yesusa pa na black and white television e wo ho no na santase driver na obehwe ba bia mo television wo mu fie a yitimi ko hwe bi wo mu fie over na driver for
so
yes me kai sa di we pa na onu I don't know moye na omoye adwuma wo timber firms
was
LLM ahensan ho no no mfa ba go say LLM
yes
ene me rep na big cake ho most of them of aja holiday ya
Lebanese for ni Syria for ni ade
yes
amo ye adwuma wo timber firms
yes
e bi amo end of year
no the benefit
na sorry na mem timbers Ghana de yeah mem timbers onim se panina na ye ne de Germany no na of fly helicopter
sir
oh yes no fly helicopter
at that time
no airstrip e wo mem employ nipa more than 2,000 and no yes sawmill young crofan no mo ye adwuma wo ho drivers said they're working condition of service value chain yes near beer school no man so eco school papa yeah when him say a mem timbers
sorry
abaya sadiaba
okay
oh yes okay original minister and bekasa say ya kasai employ ni pa 700 dada sa basic niema na sa Ghana for mo amowie school kanesa asebe mutimi batema ebenya nyuma here because of mfidi dwuma na mo ba be factory hand north industrial area south industrial area na egu ye na NDC PNDC betonton ni nyina because ye call IMF na ye call ye structural reforms
SAP
yes any idea eba say non performing institutions no yantonton ana nkrofo ya sa ejina hotototo companies nyina omo toy no mo amfa anya hwe omo de warehouses ebidi ma omo namfofo asofo no omo de ye sorry da ya na sa de no bibia ye manyankopon de me wo so much respect for it. Nti ya na me mpese meka ho asem. Nti no baby bebre ena omo eye ne sa ene afei na yenya abaye a wo gidi say let's go back to basis na ye produce a third world country raw material there e betimi produce kwan ben e be fa so e be dane ya one district one factory 80% of them agro processing companies ye dane ye niemani ye wia de wa ba be ye pig yi asankare they be ye pork sausage any ham ne ade yi hwadodo aye kraba of course omo kraba na omo so mo ditintiman no hom betu ana mo bi say bia niema bi ntimi emaso and you should expect it because binom so ababa ye tycoons bom omo no na hwede ba nti se ye hwe sa niema nyina ba yaw sa wo abaya wani so di hu se obeye niema se ya even though ne ye den no se sa fapimi a otui ochina niema ayekra afi ye nkra biem ehefo na be ye mabunu menka story when free is it Daily Graphic or Daily Guide?
Where statesman.
Where statesman. I'm per story no Nizan.
Yeah,
yeah. Nizan.
Daily Guide money.
Okay.
Daily Guide cast the door assemble ne wo.
Yeah. Nizan assembles 156 units since March this year. Nizan Corporation almost 2018 no mu frase na Ghana by din komo. Say ye pese be tintim. Mfidia ye de be ye Nizan cars ewa ha. Ena abide automotive bill bi. Okay. Automotive industry bill they buy ho adwuma ene ye wie ye no March this year and I'm ampani ekutwa homam say Nizan patch say a free March basis ame omo aye cars makoma 156 ya assemble no Ghana ama emu 100 ya ton no Ghana aton wi ankrofo age awie
Ghana
ewa bonten ya minimum obi a wakotu eska so okoto Toyota RAV4 busumi nsia ne yamfa ma no because of import honia manya the way free haba ena akoye sei ena ochina spec na de pama no ye nya no enti no bra ochina afedi ye nya ye no price ni bia betoso ena inflation ena hwan ya ebe kakra no sa ne ma nyina atubetwa ni nyina atubetwa me ni aba ko free UK buy and of taxi driver bi onene na oyusu Volkswagen for a car no be VW for the no be and on a taxi driver no e din common also the car no turn brand new yaman mfie nan ya odi tuetu aka and odi ye no Uber mini ano eni ni din komo wie ni hu dwiri no ofafo no ofra me keke na de mo te Ghana boni am odinam se de aboni ni odi
de no komo yi kopaba
ano sa
na nya boni yo ye di o mani di na ni afra no ka kire
okay
se do bona nkoso no hu
no oda onam krom ana ofra me ha na so nyambotre wo ba fia na se ya sambo vehicles our Ghana
and one day
Emma and Crawford to adie adwuma omu to oni taxi driver oni Uber driver na ntwetwe nkomo be 30 minutes nka wo hu krasa packages we nyina ewo ho de ma omo a omo pese omo eto brand new cars ewa ha mekai Dr. Professor Dodu Standard Authority
yes
ma almost certification ni bibia wie no se to prove say yenso so you believe in standards and certification na dia mamo FDA any standard authority yanka sounds ye tiska koto
car ni bi
cars no bi window brew ya mo 4-wheel drives and kit ya eh nice
junior na say na onti
na ne bo fu and I say assemble brand new cars e ho Ghana ha omo nim kwakoto e de adwumane am payment terms from the 4 years etua ena yenim ena nkrofo bebre wo kraka fra burukira wo ba beye ho niam bebre no no onim sanka
ne afechire no hu sei
afi no ko kraka
ko burukira no toka mo no atua direct am se Kenya botre afi na bank account dabi yeah na ene daily guide page 9 Nissan for so my 156 emu 100 there yato Ghana aye Nissan Navara na there Japanese team na omo Japan omo na supervise omo ehwe so me tintim fidie na omo hwe omo adwuma ye ne hwe se cars omo yi ni nyina no ne ho odin na ye omo kire se sa cars na omo ye Ghana ha no edemufua ye unique ye dutwem sa ho den pa ka no de adwuma na omo sa ka se plant no so omo tintim o Ghana ha no how esubi nsusu in West Africa
of a mem timbers papa na say and the say no Desmond and Professor Duajiman the buy ni papa for bi so dia
mpanu for mo oka se se wo ba hwe omo ma omo ko school no kra omo kwan a
wan so di na kan go see the good old days etutu see e ka see egusa na sem bia obe kan sem bia na no more the that time yes
Desmond men timbers ebi a obeka say data ma ye natural resource no be fako bebre ba no say no process it no process ni ano ena nya raw timbers ena na or export no process it nti no add value ebi anka engu sa bre na da so ha ene enka bi a won so the chain of production ene ade KTI for ya omo ye ade a won sa no fe carpentry and joinery any TNJ ne sane amana ebia na value chain na atwaso obehwe ne nke bia afi bia no KTI for concession omo kokoji na omo ade aye ne ma ne guo mu showrooms na kama na okwa akotobi nya bia na mfre ne ade asese okochana or technique as omo ye za business no enye obat ebi kra because minimo bia ya ono okoteki kofa ne maba but ne assembly plant nso a waye was Pentex no ukoni showroom o East Legon obeka kire so be me am ye ni take nso die ni ya na wo hwe ne mpa no what come Ghana enti ya oniama say ena edi opportunities eba eniama say na edi akwanya ba eniama say na ma enkra kwan mo mutimi ekonya adwuma
ye
oh baby ye niam say na di value chain no eba because nua na wo de be no ha na ye na say de enti obi nsuso ebekọ akọje yi asase kese o se meye plantation ya meboa enu adua yi agogo ne kwa man de e wo ho bebre minim panimfo a omo invest wom nti ono nso otwa ne nua onim say company bi wo ha obetimi di abre no na wato ono nso afa na adwumayefo omo bay ya say na abaye a onima mamwo na adwen papa woni tirim no kwan say no fa so bu manti Ghana for yam fa ya adwen ni akire na otwi se de ne yekan ene ma pa abaye e de agufo ye kan TV ta asemo a ya nya se de yesi aye no
aya kono
deputy minister you the chief ampo so ma be ni banya 8 o chusu technical school no chu na adwen sisu za maame oba no o se eno ana mpese oye ena nanso so no ya ye no such a way say ya obetimi akọ yi technical school no uwi a o de kopole fra akọ your degree obetimi ayo masters obetimi enti convert ankasa de Dr. Ayidano no Asamoah Dano no say no omo na hwe curriculum no enti o field of yi say o pesa o ye auto mechanic or welding and as auto electrician ubetimi ya yemu professor now so they na ya within short time emfie mienu ntam no abaya to me at the technical school free 31 akodru over 256 anya sa no hunu yesi dan yemu omo cars yemu omo we family na ewo East Lagos ARS ha no tema Fred Blade fie no ni open the other side ya ene omo started to machine omo twa machine parts and yem bia say de no kan be kakra no we design we de she bibi mu a na o de metal no shim na nane a eno a be twa de kro no part no e de ama nti be kakra no abaso kan ni onwene hu se chinchina je say okosisan sika e na ode be ye yo no betimi akoho because wo me wo ka bibia say ya ehu hia so ba beko but ono no ebi ono ne banks ayen hihye na omum produce say mama ya obako brand new giant and se washa obon se car spare parts aye brand new no eso ne bo no ba fom anope ya makoto alternator for car bi almost use one no aye 500 brand new ya 700
yeah no correct
and I make catch mechanics and you don't brand new and brand new
na idea bi wo say the brand new no nye papa ba apostle kan for no ankasa be kan chiro so omo kasa na omo boa
na so omo na kotwa o de ase omo ankasa na ekotwa technology na enam omo timi edi twa ba efo no the same technology na ye de ba ha ebe yeye nti ya yenya gidie wa ban mu ne enya botrema no na so obi wadwen papa se Ghana obezo ye school ni a ene de ohia na Ghana card Ghana card Professor Mills buy ya na President Kufu Afrase e betwe sai for 8 years manso and na management omo woko omo ko ho graphics any NIA penny our dano as so director of research the man this means or that so order
that is woni ho
Professor Bibi
that you know
you mde ko NIA ho no
wodi ne ho konkonsa ma ye pamo no ye pamo no wi na papa ne de ko court ese kwa akwa ni ayefo no e fa so pamo no wa anya o ma anya ade ema wodi bim ada MPP me no ka sei ye twa compensation amano abofo afwe before back me story no maka me nyina sa
ya enti story okwa yi daily guide ma premix
yes
Minister of Fisheries hawa ho omo ayen hihye ya they say ye afidia ba eno na with smart card no ye de bebu premix no e de amount assistant pepepe ebuo ni kululu ni ade ya steps anamontu a e ma brabo ye easy na e solve problem eno na ba we de ba
na just say me kura me smart card obi akura na smart card
yes
o de bu ya na
eno no
na ko ba bi
eno no
yes obi abeton bi ama bu
dabi ana ho ya den ni bi ana sei ana jeze
ye ma ko fa ba de say ndisi ba ombetwem
na on ba da ben
mo be bo ama nkrofo ye di kakra mbo ye be die no mo be si am
on ba da ben mo betwem
na oni mo ba no mo twam so oni mo o mo be tia wo mo mo ko to aba ne ba wo no ano mo an be sa tia mo
amofa mi dem so ma memba wo
say
mi amofa I was so be adwen da ti dwen hwe wo man ene wo nana no mo say wuni ho ananse wo man ne wo nana no mo te ase ya ubete jongu ehye disinsa
ania de enti am so mbo betwam ne Ghana card wo mo say Ghana card na betimi abeboa ne ma bia no say won kire mi anse
omba o me de manson sa
NDC
Professor Ahaji
yeah
after 2012 election no kra na ye time after 2012 election ne de obi say ono na IT niema ye de eye election no ema obi timi we ne ye no 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 so ka ho bi nti ye anyi obi e de amfa post we ya mana obe spill bi obe kan sem bi anipa be dwane afri kroma
awofa
obe kan sem bi anipa be dwane afri kroma 2012 election na John Mahama e share white you know obi say baby o no so obi ye na adwen so ba be ha no nsem obe ka fa election no
of my police story no awofa do me 2 minutes yesrew enie of our new correct. Dr. William Haji was saying Dr. Haji was asked to proceed on an indefinite leave by the governing board in 2013 to pave the way for a committee to investigate a petition leveled against him by the then acting head of ICT of the NIE, Mr. Osekwame Griffiths. He later sued the authority in court. Mr. Haji, in a statement on 19th December 2019, said,
2019, oh.
2019.
2013. And oh, yeah, ding.
What the Mopamona, that's when the court to win you. And what true statement he was saying. I secured a favorable judgment in court today in my case with the National Identification Authority. It's a judgment of restoration and redemption. The learned judge ruled that all my entitlements from 2013 be restored. My name and image are also redeemed.
Yes.
I proved in court that the proceed on leave decision by the then governing board was a senseless contrivance between the board, some misdirected staff working under me, and some ill-informed persons in the high echelons of power.
Yes.
The action had no grounds except as a sinister scheme to lift me off the seat and plant stooges in my place.
Yeah.
Over.
Yeah.
Side make I pow.
Papa. Na ya men kan twato. On say joma ma chiche post na anasa. Na ka cocoa board.
Yes.
And obi say NIE ho no. Nipa no ho na or say NIE play role in election maneuvering and whatever. Hey, NDC 5 MPs are court. Say electoral commission 2. Wait. Nyame MPP well, I don't know what it is. Now somewhere can back can go on. Ube ananka kawachi. Obi sorry no say fia mo ba chicha post me pe cocoa board. Upa ka fe me mfa men cocoa board.
E ho aso no ogie.
Said obi nso spare the cars fe say mapani no nko. Pani no han man nko. Na me ya acting. Upa ka fe me man nko. And all these requests were granted because of the role they claim to have played in 2012 election. Telling you.
Keke mame no ase.